Good evening. My name is Maureen Power and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. My main objective is to hopefully help you to avoid some stresses and to create some projects and to enhance your creativity through stamping. Tonight, I'm not doing a card. We just announced that we have the hot foil system. It's a brand new product for Stampin' Up! And mine arrived supper time today. So I've taken everything out of the box, but I haven't used it yet. So we'll see how easy it is to use this. I've read over the instructions just for the last few minutes. I did have the platform heating up. So she was heated, which means it'll be a little less time to heat now to do the project. So I'm going to show you one stamp set that I purchased, the Classic Greetings Hot Foil Dies. It's Happy Birthday, Get Well, Thank You, Thinking of You, and Celebrate. So that's all I purchased at this point in the dies. I did order the system and it's ready to go. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we're going to see how easy this is to use. 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to show you the parts as we go. This is the contraption that gets plugged into your wall. And then this is the part that goes into your machine. And it's got a connector here. Okay. So to start, you just connect this. It's magnetic. Okay. So then this light is flashing. You would press this light, and while it's flashing, you're waiting for it to heat up. I don't know if this will put more light on the situation or not. Let me see. A little bit. Okay, so then this is your platform, and this is your mat, because this gets hot. So you don't want to have your surface underneath getting hot. So you have a silicone mat. Then we have foil. And I'm going to use silver tonight. You get two, like I ordered silver and I ordered gold. And I'll do both actually. And we do have a pink, which I did not order. Trying to be fugal. So I'm just going to, it has a little bit of a tape on that. So I'm going to try to get that off without cutting. And then I'm just going to cut that piece off. Okay, so we're going to do gold and silver. Now, I will show you. These were not on the magnetic sheet. I always have my dies on magnetic sheets. But I want to show you, this set comes with cutting dies and the hot foil dies. Okay? The hot foil dies are a different texture than our cutting dies. You never, ever, ever use a cutting die on this. Okay? And this is not a cutting die. But when I do the foiling with this, then I can use these dies to cut it out. So we'll see how it looks. And I'm going to put all of these on and do one whole section, but she's not ready yet. She will beep. And then you have to put your dies on. You also have another silicone tray so that you can take your dies off of this after they're used, and this will pick them up. It's magnetic. This is your hot foil shim and your hot foil spacer, which is what you will use with the stamping cut and emboss machine. So let's give this hopefully just not too much longer. I'm going to have a sip of my tea while I'm waiting. I'm live, but I'm not seeing anybody on, so hopefully you will get to view the video later. And you're probably after seeing a number of videos so far from demonstrators. The demonstrators in the States get their orders a lot quicker than we do. Okay, so now she's beeping. She's ready. All right. So now you're going to put these shiny side down. So let's put them all on. And don't touch the top part there. It's going to be hot. And let's take this one. So if you wanted to move it, just pick it up and move it and then release it. Okay? See how it just picks it up? I want to make sure that they're all, they're not overlapping. I think it's easier if you had a single die, but I want to make sure they're not overlapping. Well, we see how it works. Okay, so I'm going to cut this about 6 inches, and I'm going to cut it with my machine. Then you take your foil and you put it on it, foil down. Oh, wait now, I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to let this heat up. Can I get the foil up? I don't know if I can. I think she's already kind of, so I'll leave it alone. What I was supposed to do was let the dies heat up. So we'll see if it still works. I'll let the dies heat up first, and then when she beeps again and all the lights are on, that's when you put your foil down and you put your shim and then this, and I'll show you what you do after that. So I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. It's a learning curve for sure. And I'm going to give that a second. It takes about 1.5 minutes to heat the dies up. So the foil is not down yet, okay? Okay, shouldn't be too much longer. So what's everybody sipping on tonight? It was a beautiful day today. So now I just put my foil down. I'm going to put my shim on top of that. I'm going to put my spacer on top of that. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to bring in the machine. Now I'm going to raise you up a bit. I'm going to take this, the whole thing is going to go in. And what you're going to do is go through slow, steady but slow. There's no resistance. You do not go backwards, okay? So you're going to put this through. I'm just checking to see if it's hot. You're going to lay it back onto this, move this out of the way. Now I'm going to bring this in. Put you down a bit more. I'm going to take this off. Oh. I didn't put the paper on. Oh boy. Okay, let's try that again. This is not, see? I got them all on my plate. Okay, let's try this again. They say it won't matter if there's any residue on your plate, so we'll see. So now I have to lift these up, take them off. Let's try this again. So sorry. All right, now we're going to click this. We need this to heat up again. It's not going to take as long to heat up. These are a little warm. They're not really, really hot. And they say that two-tone cardstock is your best. So let me get a piece of two-tone cardstock. You can use regular, don't take me wrong. Will I get all of these on that? Probably. Oh well. All right, I read the instructions, but I forgot the cardstock. All right. So right now, we have the machine. The first thing you do is place the hot foil platform on the silicone platform station, which is what we have done. You plug the power cord into the platform, and the magnetic plug will snap into place, so we've done that. The platform beeps, and all lights briefly flash. During heating, approximately 6 minutes, it won't take 6 minutes now because it was just heated, the white time button stays lit and the red light flashes. When the platform is ready to use, it beeps again. The red light stays solid and the white timer button flashes. Okay. So this is take 2. Let's see. So she should be short. Okay, so there we go. So now I'm going to put these on. And it doesn't matter what order I have them on because I am going to cut them out. So here we are. I'm just afraid to touch. Okay, I think that'll be fine. Although this one, I don't want it as close to that one. Okay. So now, place the dies flat side down on the platform and press the white timer button again. The platform beeps and the yellow light flashes. See the yellow light flashing? While the dies heat up, approximately 1 to 1.5 minutes. The white timer button and the red light stays on. When ready, the platform beeps again and the green light turns on and all lights will be lit. Okay, so let's give that a couple of... I don't know if my paper is going to be wide enough. It is. So as of July 10th, customers are able to purchase this system. If you're interested in it, reach out to me. I may be able to find a way that you can get it a little cheaper. So you can become a member, a demonstrator, and you can get it even earlier. So reach out to me. And okay, so there we are. Now, I'm going to do it in gold. And I'm not going to use my trimmer. I'm just going to cut this for now. So, You're going to put your foil and you're going to put it shiny side down. Okay, I could have cut that a little smaller. So it tells you, build your sandwich by placing these items on the die in this order. Your foil, shiny side down. Your cardstock for desired material. I want to put my dark side down. Oops. Then you're going to put your hot foil shim. And your spacer, your hot foil spacer. Okay. Unplug the cord, and that is magnetic, so you just unplug that carefully from the platform and remove it from the silicone platform station, keeping the sandwich stable to prevent the foil transfer from moving, I guess. Place it in your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and slowly run it through without reversing, as the die may shift and smudge the cardstock. So, I'm going to bring it in again. I'm going to lift this up a bit. I'm going to take this off my platform and just bring it over. I'm going to hold it with my fingers. It's not hot. And I'm going to slowly run it through. Steady but slow. Okay, now I'm going to take it off. It's a bit warm, but it's not hot, okay? So now I'm going to put it back here, move this out of the way for a few minutes. I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to take these off. And let's see. Whoa. How cool is that? There's a bit of silver on this side from my platform, okay? But how cool is that? So then I'm going to lift these off. So you just put it on and then you... So now I'm going to move these out of the way for a second. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to bring in my Big Shot, or Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Now I'm going to bring over my dies. Now I'm not going to be able to cut them all at one time. So now we're just back to our regular die cutting machine, okay? So I'm going to put this one here. Now I got to try to figure out which one is which. Thinking of You, maybe? No. Happy Birthday. Okay, so this one is the Happy Birthday. So, oops. So there we are. There's the Happy Birthday. Let's see if I can find the Get Well. Nope. This one must be Thinking of You, is it? Yes, so this one is the Thinking of You. So if you wanted to do just one, if you wanted to do Thinking of You for a card, all right, you'd only need to cut off enough of the foil to do the thinking of you. So this one is the Get Well. So you get 2 rolls of the gold and 2 rolls of the silver. So every package you get 2 rolls. And I'm running this through each time, and it's not affecting the foil. When the rollers are running over it, it's not affecting the foil. And I have 2 more here. Thank you. So let's do that. And it's a bit shaky. And you see how close I have them all to one another, but that don't matter because you're cutting them out separately. So if I wanted to, I could do a whole list of these each time and just have them in there in different colors. Thank you. And the last one is Celebrate. So when you're doing it, don't forget your cardstock. So I wanted to start with the sentiments because I think they would be nice to put on cards. So I'm going to move this out of the way. So let's look at what we have. We have Celebrate, Thinking of You, Thank You, Get Well, and Happy Birthday. So there you are with our hot foil system. So I hope you enjoyed that this evening. I'm going to turn the camera. So I hope you enjoyed that this evening, and I hope it explained it, and you saw that I made the little mishap of not putting my cardstock, and you see what it does. It puts it on your plate. And so don't forget your cardstock when you're doing it. I'm thinking these rolls can go pretty far if you you have 2. And there's a bit on them, so because they're very, very thin. And like I said, if I just wanted to do 1 sentiment, if I was doing a card for thank you, all I got to do is cut off a little bit of the foil to use for the thank you. Wouldn't even have to do it. So I don't even have to really do them all in one color or anything, because I can use and they cool off pretty quick. I can use the machine just for whatever sentiment I am looking at doing. So I hope that was a little bit of insight. And if you are looking at wanting to purchase this, you do have to have the actual Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. The old Big Shot that Stampin' Up! Had is not compatible with this system. Okay, thank you, take care, and have a great day.